City Skylines. I have played city building games since the beginning of time. I started SimCity 2000 on my grandfather's computer in 1995. I played it continuously 2 to 4 times a week, clocking in about 400 hours in total. After every lunch, I had about an hour to play. My city soon covered the whole map, and every square was leveled, and there was barely any water left. So the point is that I love city building games. I also loved SimCity 3000, Railroad Tycoon games and Tropico series. Time passed and about a year ago I bought City Skylines. I never installed it on my console and I really don't know why, but a few days ago I decided to do so. It was a wise decision as I found myself loving this game a lot. So what do you do in City Skylines? Well, you build your own city from ground up. In the beginning, you have a small selection of pre-rendered world maps. Each one of them has a different land-to-sea ratio and terrain specifications. You start with an empty map, and you will need to build everything from scratch. Water pumps, pipelines, sewage drains, roads, electricity, the whole infrastructure, everything you can imagine a city has, can be built. Managing your budgets between commercial, industrial and residential areas, you need to have a correct balance between those zones to keep people happy and moving into your city. Traffic jams need some heavy control, as you can see jams piling and bottlenecks forming. By the way, building the road systems is one of the best features in this game. It can't be done by, any better by other games. Underground highways and bridges, just fantastic and easy to do. The bigger the population, the more tasks you need to complete to unlock more and more stuff to build. Bus and metro routes can be manually created to get people to work and back. Traffic is lighter when public transport is made free. You can even orient your industrial zones into a specific class like oil farming, genetics and so on. Tourism and transport using ships, planes and railways needs to be set up. You can spend days, literally real days in this game, rebuilding everything, upgrading and making the city more efficient, especially the early parts of the city. You can micromanage by manually adding trees, lampposts, park benches one by one. Of course, you need to keep people happy and provide them with entertainment like amusement parks, basketball and tennis courts. It's one of the best, if not the best, city building games I have ever played, and I haven't even installed DLCs yet, my god. Now, as your city grows, many problems come apparent that, you need to struggle to fix. Garbage disposal might be an issue, even when you have enough incinerators. I can't quite get why. I can't just build an incinerator next to a residential area due to a massive pollution it creates. And when you pollute with toxins in the air or even noise, people will get sick. Noise can be reduced by manually adding trees. It's just attention to detail that this game has like none other. I have zones in my city that people always get very sick. And I don't know why. I do have a sufficient amount of hospitals everywhere, but they still manage to get sick somehow. Dead people need transport. They might die off both by getting sick or old. City Skylines even takes into consideration the average life expectancy, and your early citizens might die off in bulk after 60 to 70 years of slave labor. What I've noticed is that people in this game love when you build cremation buildings and graveyards next to their residential areas. Why? Why? Every time I paste a corpse-burning building next to a residential area, park or a children's playground, everyone seems to be happy. It's like, "Yay, mommy, I see this chimney smoking over there." "Yes, my son, those are dead people burning. Nighty-night and sleep tight." The best way to play this game is find a balanced, steady income in the beginning. Anything between 4,000 to 6,000 a week is more than enough. Then you just let the game roll for 8 hours while you're doing nothing or something else. Do not expand until you have a few million ready to spend when you screw it all up. Even though I think that I managed to learn the ways of City Skylines, I often might struggle a bit when I have, when I built airports and train traffic and, 1 second I have profits around 28,000. And a few minutes later I can lose 12,000, so I will figure this out in the long run eventually. But as it stands now, and as I've enjoyed myself a lot with this game, not in, not in that way, but I love this game. And I mean, I give this game 8 out of 10. And I hope that you enjoyed this short, but a good review, I hope. If you did, hit that like, smash that bell, and if you dare, subscribe as well. I'm Sillyllamaz, and thanks for watching. Till next time.